display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Achua in at the center position, locking down the middle. Kicks it out to Smart. He shoots. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Nice play. Tatum consistent with that jump shot, especially off the catch.
Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. So it's Toronto now. VanVleet, the pass to Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Here's VanVleet. And too long on the shot. Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team. And, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Now here's VanVleet. Siakam outside. Back to VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. From 18 feet away, Horford pulls it in. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Pass to Tatum. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. Tatum's got 6.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's VanVleet. Kicks it out to Siakam. The shot comes out. Nice D from Horford. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. Up top, Horford. Barnes against Tatum. Shoots over Barnes. And it's Tatum missing.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Anunoby. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Al Horford.
When you talk about OG Anunoby, here's a guy who gets better every season, works hard on his game.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Jim.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
And Siakam, here we go. Horford with the block.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
And Horford powers it home.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
VanVleet against Smart. VanVleet, the pass to Achua. Smart grabs the miss. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Tatum from long range, and the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 9.
Well, Tatum has such a natural talent for shooting. Pulling up on a dime is no problem for him.
VanVleet, the pass to Anunoby. Up top, Barnes. Back to Anunoby. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. It's Brown on the wing. Pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. That shot off. For Toronto, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Kicks it out to Barnes. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Boston's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And he's going for the lob. And finished off by Tatum.
What a pass and what a slam. Tatum finishing off a pretty alley-oop.
Here's Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Crawford, second personal foul, second team foul.
That free throw good from Van Vliet.
You have to love Fred Van Vliet's sheer tenacity out on the floor. He doesn't allow himself to be intimidated on either end and always comes at you with his best.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 11 points in the quarter. He's on.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so. Oh, did you see that? You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
OG Anunoby, first personal foul, second.
And that one falls for Tatum. The Celtics with the lead. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to Brown. Kicks it out to Smart. Horford outside. Brown against Anunoby. Brown can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Horford with the block. It's Brown on the wing. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Horford. The kick to Tatum. From about 19. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Van Vliet against Smart. And here's Siakam for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense. And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
Wing shot on the way. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Tatum's got 18.
He's been locked in all night, and he's taking good shots.
Smart against Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Siakam. There's the three. On target from range. Siakam's gotten his second bucket. And that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
Out to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, and a dunk by Brown!
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Kicks it out to Barnes. Left side, Anunoby. Siakam outside. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Outside Tatum. To the middle. To the inside. Goes back up. Kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Over Barnes. And it's Tatum missing.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Achua with the dunk.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Out to the right wing. Achua with a screen on Horford. Siakam. Pass to Achua. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And so that's the end of the first half. Celtics out in front. Up 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back. Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Chris Boucher. Gary Trent is out there with Otto Porter. Then it's Thaddeus Young. Blocked! Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunker.
Style move by Otto. We don't always get to see that from him, but he's out there having fun.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, "I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do."
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Young with it, now guarded by White. Young, the pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
Man, how about the career Thaddeus Young has had, Smitty?
B.A., you love to have those veterans that do a great job passing out all that wisdom. And B.A., Thaddeus has a lot left on the floor.
And there's Brogdon on the assist by White.
Rely on Derek White for good feeds. He plays unselfish heads-up basketball.
Trent from long range. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
In this half, a more entertaining one. The pace has picked up, tougher defense, better ball movement.
Brogdon against Trent.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Trent up top, guarded by Brogdon. Porter with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Trent, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. White against Porter. Here's Griffin. Williams on the wing. 6 to shoot. White, the pass to Griffin. Here's Cornette. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
Line for 2.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to
The previous play is under
19.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still heaved.
All right, Celtics fans, give it up for Celtics Entertainment. That's right, Celtics fans, give it up once again for Celtics Entertainment.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Trent with it. Guarded now by Williams. And stolen by Williams. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Right. Good.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Porter. It's stolen by Brogdon. White against Porter. Here's Williams. Outside White. The kick out to Griffin. Brogdon, the pass to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. Here's White. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. Minute 32 left in the third. Brogdon against Trent. Outside Porter to halt the run. Outside Young. Back to Porter. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard to shake Porter's focus. Good at staying in control on the way up.
Griffin, a screen on Trent. And he's going for the oop here. Griffin's shot is off.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
The rebound, Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
And the Raptors call time here. A line change here for Toronto. So it's Toronto now. They trail by 9.
Together. Once again, they are Celtics Entertainment.
30 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Offensive rebound. Anunoby. Misses from close range.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Griffin outside. Pass to Brogdon. White on the wing. Griffin right side. And so it's Boston. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Which means we want to hear everyone right now.
Toronto shooting 40% from the field in this one. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the center position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Barnes. Down low. And stolen by Williams. Barnes with it. Picked up by Tatum. And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Barnes.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Brown passes to Horford. Back to Brown. Out to Horford. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Clock at 6. 4-3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Toronto trailing. The three from Barnes. He drops it from range. Barnes has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Brown. Horford outside. Smart passes to Brown. There's Tatum with the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Tatum's got 21.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Van Vliet. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Brown in the high post with the drive. The shot won't fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Over to the left wing. Outside Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. And the Raptors, another three.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Williams, a screen on Barnes. Here's Tatum. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Anunoby against Horford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
He knows just how important these shots are, and he makes them count.
Van Vliet against Smart. Kick out to Brown. Horford inside. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Siakam. Pass to Barnes. Back to Siakam. To tie it up. And he's going. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
Previous plays.
Calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Van Vliet against Smart. Kicks it out to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Oh, my. Turning it over at such a critical point in the game. You know he feels awful.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 4. A minute 29 left in the fourth quarter. Boston has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Williams a screen on Barnes. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Here's Van Vliet. A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. For 3. And they recover it. Achua passes to Barnes. Smart against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Tatum. Smart finds Tatum. Puts up a 3. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Van Vliet against Brown. Anunoby. Smart grabs the miss. And here are the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Tatum. To shoot. No good with the triple. And it's the Raptors with the ball. 7-point differential. And again, no good by Toronto. And he commits the intentional foul.
Man, you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
5 ticks left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Oh, all right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
God keep our land.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Barnes outside for three.
And this is what Jimmy Butler's known for, right? Tough, hard-nosed defender, alter shots with your quickness and length. JB.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Here is Lowry following the basket by Fred Van Vliet. Lowry passes to Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with Eric Spoelstra.
Well, Kevin, look, he thinks their long-range shooting can make all the difference, not taking anything away from the defense they're going up against. But he did say he'd be surprised if his guys didn't shoot a high percentage from outside. Pretty confident coach, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Now here is Lowry. Back to Martin. 6 to shoot. And the 3 off target. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. And I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
Now here's Butler. Down low. Off target at the rim.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here is Martin. Outside for Lowry. Again, the miss by the Heat. And stolen by Butler. Back to Martin. To the left wing. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. Another shot. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by Hero. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then. Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Hero kicks to Martin. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's a tie ball game.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Latrey sinks the three-pointer.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
Van Vliet against Lowry. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. From deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Now, Fred VanVleet has become a true impact player. This guy remarkably consistent from deep.
Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team down.
Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
For your Raptors.
And the second free throw, good.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred VanVleet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors, you
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court for Miami here in the second. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Martin is out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. That one's not going to go. And Toronto will come the other way. Anunoby against Butler. Barnes passes to Siakam. For the 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Siakam's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Van Vliet against Hero. Nobody near Barnes. No good from outside.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
Siakam for 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 8. Butler kicks to Adebayo. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Lowry against Van Vliet. The kick out to Barnes. Lock at 6. Takes a 3. They get it again.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Butler passes to Adebayo. Count the basket. Adebayo's got 12. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
Van Vliet wide open. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Now, this is Fred VanVleet doing work. Efficiency and productivity.
Butler kicks to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. Back to Martin. There's Hero with a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Anunoby drills it from outside. And now it's an 11-point Raptor lead.
OG Anunoby has put in such work on his perimeter game, and boy, that three-point shot getting more and more dependable.
One-on-one here. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. 1:14 left in the first half of basketball. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Raptors lead by 13. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Siakam. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Adebayo, and he banks in the layup. Adebayo's got 14.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Here's Siakam. 6 points for him.
All the officials are all over that one.
Raptors have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. You throw good, Siakam.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Lowry against Trent. Lowry dishes to Martin. Outside, Hero. Here's Adebayo. And so we wrap up the first half. All right, David, thank you.
Your Raptors, 32. The Heat, 21.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Underneath in the post, it's Siakam and Achua. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Gary Trent. And it's Young in at the 3 spot. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Otto Porter has become a three-point specialist. This guy's so efficient from that range.
Here's Oladipo, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Oladipo hits them both.
Well, we know that Victor Oladipo is a combo guard, meaning he can play the 1 and the 2. What I like is how impressive his overall game is and the fearlessness with which he plays. Wow.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title.
Young on the follow. Young's got the lead up to 14 now for Toronto.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job, taking it off the window and scoring.
Oladipo misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Takes it out to Siakam. Knocks down the 3 ball. Siakam's got 11 points.
Well, you love the confidence from Pascal Siakam. Ready on the catch, rise and fire. Nicely done.
Here's Vincent, defended by Trent. Passes it to Vincent. And Oladipo now atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. Plays it up and banks it in.
You can see over time, Oladipo has so added to his offensive arsenal. You love to see the confidence with which he's playing.
And here's Trent outside. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson on the wing. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Shoots from the block. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
1:57 left here in the third quarter. Kicks it out to Siakam. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Oladipo outside. Ball's knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Vincent. Outside for Robinson. All alone. And he hits the jump shot.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Siakam outside. Trent outside. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. Achua, no good. The Heat trail by 14. Outside Robinson. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Robinson. Pass to Vincent. Oladipo outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Victor Oladipo won't back down from a challenge. He isn't afraid of getting a little bit nasty if the defense sort of sets the tone.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher.
Heat ball.
There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Strus passes to Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3.
Boy, excellent defensive position by Chris Boucher. Just changes that shot, guys.
Pass to Achua. In the corner, it's Boucher. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Raptors lead by 15.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. Here's Vincent. Hits it from three-point range. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
And so it's Toronto.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Vincent is out there with Max Strus. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 spot.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Oladipo finds Robinson. Lets the three fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They led by as many as 18 points.
Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Lowry kicks to Hero. Back to Lowry. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside for Lowry. Back to Butler. Just 3 to shoot. It's blocked. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Raptors leading by 15. Now VanVleet. Siakam outside. Off target with his 3. Martin with it. Picked up by VanVleet. Here's Butler, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play. Right there, drawing contact.
For the Heat.
He hits both from the stripe. And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. The pass to Barnes. Back to VanVleet. From downtown. It's hauled in by Hero. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Lowry against VanVleet. Outside for Lowry. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Lowry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hero against Anunoby. Takes it out to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tyler Hero picks one up.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a 2-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
Hero passes to Lowry.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
1:57 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here's the fast break. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the inside. Takes it out to Siakam. Passes it to VanVleet. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Siakam. It's up a 3. Hands it from downtown.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player. And now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Butler. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Raptors.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Pascal Siakam.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And a wide-open look for Hero. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's VanVleet. From deep 3-point range. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Takes the three. The shot by Lowry, no good. So it's Toronto winning this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the...
On the floor,
this matchup a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in at the point.
And Butler doesn't fear anyone, especially when he's looking to score this close to the rim.
Here's Smart. Out to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Hero outside. The three is up. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to offer multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Now here's Lowry. Martin, the pass to Butler. Beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Fires for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Here's Butler to stop the run. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Brown. Outside Tatum. This one for 3. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Butler passes to Martin. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
A tremendous facilitator out of the wing. Butler finding the uncovered man.
Smart against Lowry. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Fires the 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Butler's got 8 points.
Showing the range. Butler hits just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Screen by Horford. Brown passes to Horford. And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First personal foul.
Knocked loose. Horford against Hero to the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Can they get it? Brown passes to Williams. Out to Horford. That one's wide left.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
VA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough on the road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, VA.
For Boston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Horford. Now Williams. Kick out to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Showing off his pure athleticism. Brown with a memorable finish.
Lowry outside. Here's Butler. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Williams passes to Smart, and he buries his first look.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
There's 31 seconds left now in the first quarter. Butler up top, hounded by Tatum. Butler against Tatum. A nice shot by Butler. Butler's got 10 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Smart outside. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Smart's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Jimmy Butler getting it done for the Heat. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
It's Hero on the take. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Boston trailing. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
On defense, the Heat. Takes the 13-footer. Pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum. 3-pointer. He's off on that one. And it's Miami the other way. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Shot clock at 3. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Inside, Bam really doesn't hold back. He takes his shot right through the foul.
Good on both. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most? Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Smart passes to Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Martin.
You want to talk about a high-value veteran. Al Horford is your guy. I mean, he's been around the block and has a ton of wisdom to share with younger guys.
And it seems wherever Horford has gone during his career, his teammates really enjoy playing with him. A testament to his leadership.
Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Solid defense from Williams. You can tell Horford's teammates look up to him. He's an accomplished veteran with a lot of experience and knowledge, Richard.
Yeah, he's just so selfless. The kind of guy who actively tries to make his teammates better. Just a terrific glue guy.
Smart outside. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And the jam by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Now here's Butler. He's got 10. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. Shoots over Brown. No good, off the front rim.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. That's on Al Horford.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Ooh, quick first step by Tatum, then look out.
Lowry, the pass to Hero. Out to Lowry. Butler on the wing. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Williams, a screen on Butler. Tatum with room to shoot. Again, Boston.
Look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Martin outside. Lowry outside. Back to Martin. Lowry outside. Williams grabs the board.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Here's Horford. Another one falls for Boston.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. To the left wing. Hero on the wing, defended by Brown. And Tyler Hero gets a 3. Hero's got 8 points.
God, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Adebayo. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Back to Martin. Fires the 3.
Yeah, just a great understanding of the game.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Heat out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Derek White out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. Then there's Grant Williams. And it's Griffin in at the 5 spot. Pass to Brogdon. Williams into the lane. Here's Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
Now Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Outside Robinson. Shoots over White. No good. A bit long that time. Pass to Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
A little extra spice on that one from Griffin, showing off his athleticism for all the fans. And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
From downtown, Strus's shot is off. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. White, the pass to Griffin. And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul, and after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Williams passes to Brogdon. Screen by Griffin. Brogdon, he's open. Another one falls for Boston. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Oladipo outside. Robinson on the wing. Outside Strus. Pass to Dedmon. Clock is at 3. For 3, Robinson. Boston with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Williams on the wing. The kick out to White. Gallinari for 3. Oladipo with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Strus. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
First team foul.
Brogdon against Oladipo.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. White, the pass to Brogdon. Outside White. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. And here's Griffin. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Dedmon. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Strus. White with the steal. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. That's good from Gallinari on the assist by Griffin. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And this has been the book on Gallinari. Play him physical, don't give him space. But you see how he's adjusted to that.
In transition, here they come. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Gallinari with a screen on Oladipo. And he lobs it up, and Gallinari throws it down.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, BA.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Oladipo on the take. Strus against Brogdon. Here's your 7. 4 on the clock. Here's Oladipo. Oh, great D that time from Griffin.
There wasn't a lot of resistance there at the rim. He just tricked off a little bunny.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. White against Oladipo. Pass to Strus. Robinson on the wing. With 1 on the clock. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good.
Your Miami.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a 6th sense.
And again with these teams locked in a very close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Smart passes to Horford. Goes up from the top of the key. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Lowry finds Hero. Martin up top. Tipped away. It's stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. They swipe it. And here we go. The Heat fast break. Here's Hero. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics. And so Hero nails both of them. And for the Celtics, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. On the drive, Smart. Here's Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Tatum. Horford outside. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. And the jam by Brown.
Quick down the lane. Brown flying by defenders.
Lowry against Smart. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Kicks it to Hero. To tie it up. Tatum pulls it in. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Williams. Over Lowry. Count the basket and the foul. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Tatum against Butler. Up top, Lowry. Back to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo passes to Butler. Shoots over Tatum. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Jason Tatum, that's good. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Martin with the bucket.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here's Brown for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Out to Lowry. There's the triple. And again, Miami with a triple.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. For 3, Lowry nails it from 3. Lowry's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
The kick to Tatum. Horford, left side. Lowry against Smart. And stolen by Adebayo. Left side, Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Martin outside. Outside, Butler. Lowry against Brown. Back to Butler. Martin with the ball. Releases. Can't hit that one.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Tatum. Doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Back to Hero. to Adebayo. And Robert Williams picks up the fouls. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
There's 39 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Martin, the pass to Hero, deflected by Brown.
Terrific anticipation by Brown, managing to see the shot coming and get ahead of it.
Smart outside. Pass to Horford. It's Brown on the wing. 5 on the clock. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
3 points.
And the Celtics lead by 7.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
So we see the Celtics get the win here. All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
regular season. But this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. Fast break Toronto. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And the Celtics with possession here. Now Brown. Smart up top. Tatum on the wing. Over Barnes. Lock at 6. Misses off the left iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
For 3, Van Vliet. Al Horford with the rebound. Here's Boston now. Loads it up for Williams. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Toronto's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And taken away by Brown. Smart passes to Williams. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Now here's Van Vliet. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
The Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Horford with the screen on Barnes. To the paint. And the dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Anunoby has the open look. It's good from long range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Smart. Here he goes. This is it to Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Siakam misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Inside. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Robert Williams.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And here's Tatum for three. Raptors have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. VanVleet outside. Barnes up top, guarded by Smart. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet finds Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
That's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Barnes against Tatum. Here's Siakam. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Siakam. Here's VanVleet. Tries again. Williams with the block. It could go. That shot no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Raptors lead by 1. And we'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
and if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. And VanVleet out there with Anunoby. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Brown kicks to Smart. Left side, Tatum. Let's go. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Knocks it loose. Here's VanVleet. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. The 3. And again, no good by Toronto. The Celtics with the lead. Brown right side. Back to Smart. Williams passes to Tatum. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Tatum's got 6 here in this quarter.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
VanVleet passes to Anunoby. He dishes it to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Smart against VanVleet. On the wing, Barnes. The pass to Anunoby. Barnes against Tatum. Williams with the block. Tatum looking around. Williams kicks to Brown. Pass to Smart. In the corner, Tatum with it. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto, trailing by 5. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. 6 points for him.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Barnes against Tatum. Floats it up for Williams. Van Vliet outside. It's good. This game is all even. Van Vliet's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
And here's Tatum for 3. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. The Raptors have gone 3-7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Here's Tatum. He scores for only his 3rd time tonight. Now 3 for 10, taking a climb out of the hole.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Van Vliet against Smart. The kick out to Barnes.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the court.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Brown the pass to Smart. And again, it's Boston converting.
How much do you love to see the turnaround?
Van Vliet looking around. $19 seconds left here in the second. The kick out to Barnes. And the rejection by Tatum. Smart passes to Williams. Here's Anunoby. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Raptors. They're up by 1. And join us right back.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum, getting it done today.
Yeah, it's been a grinding performance from him up to this point. His work on the boards in that first half was terrific.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got White. Gallinari is out there with Griffin. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the free throw. Basket good. Achua's got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Williams from outside, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Trent passes to Hold on!
You gotta buckle up on that one. The big fella, Boucher, getting a little fancy with it.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Brogdon. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area. I'll move by Auto. We don't always get to see that from him, but he's out there having fun.
The lob to Gallinari.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Trent outside. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gallinari finds Brogdon for the lead. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Boucher with the ball. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Trent passes to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
Gary Trent Jr. with great awareness, finding a guy with a better shot.
White looking around. Here's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And Young kicks to Porter. Right wing. Boucher passes to Porter. Right at the free throw line, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And it's a 6-point Toronto lead.
And when you talk about Chris Boucher, an impressive forward who brings a lot to the table.
Right the pass to Brogdon. Good work defensively by Trent. Raptors leading by 6. Young with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. And Boucher is one of those guys, Smitty, you love having in your rotation.
Kevin, he can score, rebound, and defend very well, and has shown a willingness to want to get better, which is something you love to see.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. There's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
From super close range, Chris Boucher. The coaches love seeing that one.
Right down low. Porter's there. Traps in the tray. Brogdon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Trent kicks to Boucher. To the middle. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. On the wing, Porter. He's covered by Brown. Porter passes to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Young. Pass to Boucher. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Good on the triple. Trent's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
The 3 from Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Raptors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Williams finds Smart. Here's Horford. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Siakam. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And I'll tell you, Siakam is like a spider in terms of his balance, his reach. He can overwhelm you.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
The D got there too late, and he'll go to the line.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Smart against Van Vliet. Anunoby in the corner. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
And we have seen OG become a volume three-point shooter because he has a nice touch from that spot.
Brown drives in, and Brown throws it down hard.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped.
7'2" wingspan, OG Anunoby throwing it down.
Tatum against Barnes. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Van Vliet against Smart. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's off his foot. And it's being called a kickball. Here's Tatum. Fires from deep. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's good from Barnes on the assist by Siakam.
Doesn't get any easier than this for Barnes. An absolute problem in transition.
Passes it to Brown. Puts the move on. Into the lane. And they get it back. Celtics trail by 9. 6 to shoot. Deep. A new 14 for Boston. And the basket by Horford.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Van Vliet outside. Takes it out to Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist in this one. Smart against Van Vliet. Horford with the bounce pass. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way.
You have to protect the ball against Fred Van Vliet. On a per-minute basis, he racks up a lot of steals.
Brown outside. He takes it in. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Raptors leading by 12. On the wing, Anunoby. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Raptors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Pascal Siakam.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And every year, Tatum evolves. Tonight, he's given us a taste of everything he's been working on.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Barnes. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Three-pointer. Rebound, Boston. And stolen by Barnes. Siakam looking around. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they...
And preparing for battle. Each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And that one's long. Outside Butler, out to the wing. Adebayo, the open look. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brett.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Butler passes to Lowry. Now Martin. Now Lowry. Doesn't go that time. Siakam with the defensive effort. VanVleet with a deep three. And VanVleet again missing. Miami with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Here's Siakam. And out of bounds, the Heat will take it. And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Butler passes to Lowry. Outside for Butler. 6 to shoot. No good with a layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
The Heat have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
VanVleet outside. Siakam the screen. Lets it go. And again, no good by Toronto. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Martin, the pass to Hero. Butler on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
You look how Jimmy Butler stays committed on that play, ready to overcome the defender and still take the shot. So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
VanVleet with a deep 3. That one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. Stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. And the basket by VanVleet. VanVleet's got 5.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Kicks it to Hero. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you can say that again, BA. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Sinks the tray.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
Martin against Siakam to the middle. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Outside for Butler. Pass to Martin. Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Just 4 to shoot. The 3-ball. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here's Adebayo. He has 6. Knocks down the long J. Martin's got 6.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's Miami with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team. Time to turn up the heat.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Jimmy Butler out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. So that's who Miami starts the second with. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Martin, the pass to Hero. Back to Martin. Takes the 3. Here's Adebayo. Out to Lowry. 3-pointer. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Van Vliet with it. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Siakam. Anunoby against Lowry. Van Vliet outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Heat have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Butler passes to Adebayo. Back to Butler. Martin outside. The 3. Toronto grabs the miss. And now the Raptors on the break. Another shot. Here's Siakam. The rebound by Lowry. Miami has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Oh, there's the alley. The deep 3 from Hero. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 4 rebounds in the game. It's deflected. It's Adebayo, high post. Working on Barnes. Martin. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Van Vliet's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Martin, the pass to Adebayo. And the league has redefined the rules a bit regarding the gather step. Players getting more leeway. What do you think about that?
Well, I think ISBA are getting a little more creative in practicing that. I mean, they will adjust to the rule. That is one thing we've seen through the years with NBA players. And so in the offseason, if you can find a way to take advantage of a half a step more in order to gain advantage on a defender, I'm all for it until they change the rule back.
Anunoby on the take, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Well, he knows the defense was absolutely playing him soft, not respecting his abilities whatsoever, so he made them pay.
Gets the 3 to fall. Butler's got 7.
Yeah, pretty dependable from the corner 3 spot. Butler only fires those threes he feels comfortable taking.
The drive by Van Vliet. And an Obi for three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler against Barnes. Pass to Martin. Lowry outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Clock at 6. Lowry no good. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hero. Martin with a screen on Van Vliet. Hero for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Van Vliet with it. Here's Barnes. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Martin outside. Butler, a screen on Barnes. Back to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
Siakam outside. Launches a 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is off. And that concludes the first half. Heat out in front. They lead by 14. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So for Toronto right now, Chris Boucher out there with Thaddeus Young. Then there's Gary Trent. Then there's Otto Porter. And it's Achua in at the 5, down low. Novic's shot is off. Now here's Young. To the wing, right side. Boucher down low. Second chance shot. Outside for Porter. From the arc. And it's Miami with a rebound. Oladipo with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. Out to Oladipo. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Oladipo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Porter, the pass to Young. Trent outside. Pass to Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Jovic. Here's Vincent. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Over to the wing. From behind the arc. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Porter with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Trent. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And a fast break now for the Raptors. Achua with the dunk.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Oladipo outside. Ooh, excellent D there from Young.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And the deficit down inside single digits. Young's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young against Oladipo. To the left side wing. Here's Vincent. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Heat lead by 11.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Driving inside. Pass to Dedmon. Outside Strus. To the right side. Here's Jovic. Shot clock at 6. Here's the three. Kept alive. Back to Vincent. And here's Dedmon. Three-pointer. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trent's shot is off.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Oladipo, the pass to Strus. Out to Oladipo. Back to Strus. Fires for 3. And it's Boucher with the rebound. Right side Young. And here's Porter outside. With the putback. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Heat out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Leading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Max Strus. He's out there with Gabe Vincent. Wayne Dedmon is out there with Victor Oladipo. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense.
A line change here for Toronto. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Van Vliet against Lowry. Siakam outside. There's the three. He drops it from range. Siakam's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Hero. Martin with a screen on Anunoby. Hero for 3. Rebound by Van Vliet. Here's Toronto now, trailing by 10. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Van Vliet misses.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Out to Oladipo. Pass to Martin. Back to Oladipo. Hero outside. It's a clear look for Oladipo. That one off the back iron and out. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Hero against Anunoby. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Here's Martin. Pass to Adebayo. It's tipped. Van Vliet on the wing. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Now just a 5-point Heat lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break. It just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And here's Van Vliet. Up top, Siakam. He's guarded by Martin. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. 4-3. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Lowry. Down low. And there's Hero on the assist by Lowry. And it's a 9-point Heat lead.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
The 3 from Barnes. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Butler's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Jimmy Butler.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. 6 to shoot. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Heat with the lead. Lowry with it. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the Raptors. The finish! And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Outside Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Heat lead by 9. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barnes against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Lowry. Puts up a 3. The shot off that time. Lowry with a steal. So the Heat winning. Boy, they didn't make it. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Allie.
Hero post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
So here's Miami's starting group. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. A shot by Lowry, no good.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Over in the corner, Hero. Outside, Martin. Back to Hero. Martin kicks to Butler. Driving the lane, and slam dunk by Butler.
Well, that's exactly what you hope to get to offensively. Jimmy Butler off the bounce, getting downhill.
Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Butler passes to Hero. Martin with a screen on Brown. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Hero with it. Martin finds Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Heat now. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Smart. Outside, Horford. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Adebayo. Martin kicks to Butler. Outside for Lowry. Hero on the wing. 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lowry can't get it to go.
And you got to appreciate how much Robert Williams just gets after it on defense.
You really do, because he wants to block every single shot that goes up. He hits the glass now with a level of aggression after being challenged by his coaching staff. And goodness, his teammates love his energy.
Here's Lowry. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Martin kicks to Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Butler challenging the very heart of the defense. Everybody's trying to take away the paint. Jimmy Butler says, I own that real estate.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside, Horford. That one a little long. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Hero passes to Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Lets it go from deep. That's a 2 from Martin. A putback. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got his second basket of the night.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Offensive rebound. Williams. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. There's the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Outside, Horford. This one for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside, Martin. Outside for Lowry. Now Butler. Takes it inside and slam dunk by Butler.
Oh, late rotation defensively. Butler going to turn the lights out with a pretty jam.
And he overdid it there. Too much force looked like on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Here's Brown. And here's Tatum for three. That one misses. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat out front. They're up by 5. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
It's stolen by Lowry. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Tatum. Outside for Martin. And the Heat, another three. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
Brown outside. There's the
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Butler against Smart. Here's Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Smart.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Butler kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And again, Miami with the triple. And in this era of positionless basketball, of course, we're starting to see some guards who end up playing in that dunker spot, down low, more than on the perimeter.
Let's call them little big men, Kevin. Guys like Bruce Brown, Gary Payton II. These are powerful athletes, unbelievable vertical spacers. They set great screens. They can finish as a roller. I love the use of these undersized guys who don't necessarily shoot it well in this role. Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Okay, fans, who needs a free t-shirt? Get up on your feet.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The kick outside to Butler. In the corner, it's Martin. Just 4 to shoot. Lowry dishes to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Heat.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Tatum deciding where to go with it. He can't hit that time. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. The Heat leading by 11.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum. An incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First free throw is good. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Martin. Max Strus comes in for Jimmy Butler. Vincent's checked in for Hero. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
White, he feeds it to Gallinari. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, there's always been a level of basketball intellect present with Danilo Gallinari. See it in the way he's able to draw fouls.
Yurtseven's checked in for Adebayo.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Oladipo outside. And the pass to Vincent. To the paint. It's Saban. No good that time. Great D that time from Griffin. Left side Williams. There's the triple. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for Boston. Brogdon against Oladipo. Vincent the pass to Oladipo. To the left side wing. Plenty of space. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Williams passes to Griffin. Back to Williams. Stolen by Yurtseven. To the inside. Strus's shot is good. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus.
Thanks so much, Dan, for the great input.
17. 49. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
No problem fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Gallinari. Malcolm Brogdon out there with White. Then there's Griffin, and it's Williams at the 3. That's the Boston 5. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Griffin with the ball, and there's the feed to Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Well, there is an athleticism and a vertical that you've got to contend with Victor Oladipo.
Brogdon outside. Gallinari outside. Back to Brogdon. Outside Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner. White. A shot by Brogdon. Wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Brogdon's got himself going with the triple. His first basket of the game. And here's Oladipo. Over to the wing. Dedmon inside. Gallinari covering. They get the rebound. Dedmon kicks to Strus. Oladipo outside. A second chance effort. Rejected by Brogdon.
Always fun to watch Malcolm Brogdon guard a little bit. Send him back.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Celtics trail by 8.
And that 50-40-90 club, man, it is small. How about Malcolm Brogdon joined it back in 2019?
Well, consider the active players who have done it. It's Malcolm, as you just said, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and Steph Curry. I would say that's pretty good company. And if you look all time, the rest on the list are a bunch of Hall of Famers.
And it's Oladipo with the jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And here's Brogdon from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And he commits the intentional foul. And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Griffin, and it's Horford in for Gallinari.
Substitutions for the Celtics. Luke Cornett.
Now, here's Dedmon, guarded by Horford. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
White looking around. To the middle. Here's Horford. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, GA? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
Timeout call, the Celtics. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Williams, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Tatum comes in for Williams. Brown, he's checked in for White. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. They have a 9-point lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The kick outside to Butler. Lowry against Smart. Lowry passes to Butler. On the clock. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. Outside Tatum. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Well, this guy's got such big-time mobility for a big man. Al Horford specializes in finding the gaps in the defense. Nice catch and shoot.
Outside for Lowry. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. And the Heat lead by 9. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Brown the pass to Tatum. Driving in and slam dunk by Tatum.
I'll tell you, that defense was on point. But how about the better offense of Jason Tatum on his way to the cup? Ooh.
Pass to Butler. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Hero kicks to Butler. And stolen by Horford. Outside Tatum. Off target from outside. Miami leading by 7. Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, you can tell Jimmy Butler is feeling it on the offensive end. When he's in rhythm, he will look to be aggressive.
Picked by Williams. Brown feeling out a bit. Goes to the reverse layup and taps it in. Brown's got 10 points.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel. around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And stolen by Tatum. And so it's the Miami Heat headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Hero from long range. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 7. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Now here's Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Kicks it out to Hero. Martin, the pass to Butler. No good. Great D that time from Tatum. Pass to Smart. Martin against Tatum. The shot's good. Tatum's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Lowry against Smart. Outside for Martin. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
What a boost to have Kyle Lowry running the show. Selfless, smart, and always looking to create.
Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
And he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside Lowry. Hero on the wing. Butler on the wing. Inside, Adebayo, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Tatum draws the double. Here's Brown, and there's the drive.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Kicks it. Again, Miami with the triple.
A dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Smart up top, now recovering. And here's Tatum for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And he comes up with the deuce. And the Heat lead by 8.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, Jason Tatum in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Hero kicks to low. Back to Hero. Lowry passes to Butler. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. There's 1:17 left in the fourth. Down low. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Stolen by Martin. Miami again turning it over. Here's Brown. That shot misses. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They double him with Horford. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Outside Lowry. With the drive. Kicks it out to Hero. Just 5 on the clock.
Well, to me, that's the wingspan of Jaylen Brown bothering shooters. This guy gets right in their space and throws them off balance.
It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I tell you, you have to respect the willingness to make shots in crucial situations. Go to work, Marcus Smart.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Butler kicks to low. Outside Hero. Driving to the basket. It counts.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Give it up once again for your Celtics entertainment.
Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 5. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.